Hey, what's up? Kevlin here, and what do you mean there's another Fire Emblem game? I thought... It is 2:30 in the morning, I was watching Full Metal Alchemist, and then I just decided to scroll, I don't know why, but... What do you mean there's another Fire Emblem game? This isn't Fortune's Weave either, this is Fire Emblem Shadows launch trailer. That doesn't really focus, but what do you mean? Okay, let's watch the trailer.
A new battle begins.
Is that girl a rabbit?
Light illuminates shadow. Shadow obscures the light.
Yeah, that's how science works. Is that a Poochyena from Pokemon? Also, this is very Tears of the Kingdom-esque.
I must choose between them.
Is this a rehash of Fire Emblem Fates by chance? Because I don't know if we need another one of those.
Trust no one. Who is
Not even yourself. Ooh, this quality is garbage. My internet, I'm sorry. Also, Navarre? No, he has wings? It's like a cross between Navarre, Lynn, and what's his face from Ike's game.
the traitor? You?
Oh my god, my internet is garbage. I can't really tell what's going on. Huh?
Just a few minutes to decide. Real-time strategy meets social deduction.
What?
Then take on fast-paced, real-time...
Whoa, oh, whoa, huh? I was gonna say, why does this look like Octopath Traveler? And then it's this? What is this? You fight for the light, defeat the enemies, Nox, Soul, and Hunter.
Huh? The real battle begins!
Probably can't play too much of it. The music is pretty good, though. But what is this? Is this, like... Why does it look like something for the 3DS? Like, again, it's not a bad thing. But this looks like a cross between Xenoblade and Octopath Traveler. This does not feel Fire Emblem at all. This is Fire Emblem, right?
I'll make my choice, even if it means betraying everything.
Discover or deceive. The battle begins once you decide. Real-time tactics and treachery.
What?
Fire Emblem Shadows. Available now.
It's an app game? What?
5 minutes later.
What was that? Like, it wasn't bad, but like, why? Okay, so at first, honestly, the characters and the cutscenes, like the actual cutscenes we got, look better than Fortune's Weave, which is my opinion. Now, is this gonna be an open-ended thing like Heroes, where it just doesn't really have an end, or is this actually going to have an end? I think, again, I can guess why they have another app game, because Heroes, Fire Emblem Heroes is, from what I've heard, it's not doing great. Like, I still play it. It's just like another nightly thing I do. It's just kind of like metaphorically feeding my fish. I feel like this is more in response to like other app games like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or whatever. I'm not super familiar with those games. If you guys like them, that's fine. I just not really interested in that, and I don't really have time to sink into another game that could possibly take more than 30 hours. But what is this? Is this going to be the end of Heroes? Is this going to merge with Heroes? Is this going to be like a crossover? Are they just going to be two separate entities? Like, what do you mean? So I wonder if this is going to be like the end of Heroes. Like, again, I know everything has to come to an end eventually, and 10 years honestly is a really good run, but that could be a video on its own of what I'd want to see the direction for Heroes to go. But anyways, back to this. I don't like the look of the sprites. I don't like the gameplay. It just doesn't, it looks too small. Like, I have an iPhone 12 mini. Again, I only use this for calling, texting, pictures, and sometimes YouTube. So probably if I just don't like it's, I can still read and touch and move the screen. I just don't like playing on tiny screens. The DS and the Switch are fine, but I'm just not a handheld app person. I don't need an app for everything. I don't need an app to play Pokemon. I don't need an app to watch TV. I don't need an app to tell me when my eggs have gone bad. I don't know. Hopefully, like, I know some people, like, say, oh, Fire Emblem's overrated, blah, blah, blah. I like Fire Emblem. I'm just very concerned at the point that they're releasing these, whether it's actual console games or apps or whatever. I feel like we're starting to gear towards the Pokemon thing, which everyone still plays it, but the last few Pokemon games have not been very good, at least from what other people have said. I haven't had money to play many recent games, so I'm just going off of gameplay, not those reviews, because a lot of reviews like to live off of rage bait and stuff like that. But like gameplay and like top 10s and stuff like that. I am very concerned about this game. Again, even with my crappy internet, it looks good. But like, why is this a thing? Yeah, so I don't know. I think my biggest problem is I know a lot of people are done with Heroes, but what does this mean for Heroes? Because a lot of people, especially like YouTubers that play this game or review it for their thing, like, or me who has over 7,000 orbs, like, what does that mean for all the people that are still playing? Like, I don't know the ratio of people that have been playing since day one and picked it up on and off or religiously play it, but what does that mean for people who spent all that time, like, getting, filling out their rosters, making friends, working their way up the ranks? Like, what does that mean for them? So I'm wondering if Fire Emblem Heroes ever ends, is it just going to be like a light switch and just be gone? Are they actually, do they have an ending planned and it's going to be at like book 10, 12, 15, whatever? Or is it slowly just going to fade out and say, hey, this is the end of the story mode, but if you still want to play, you can, and then in 20 years when no one's playing, they'll shut it down? I would rather have the Heroes keep going. Again, I'll probably make a different video about this. I would like to Heroes have a steady growth rate, I think. And then when or if it ends, to just have an open free mode, so anyone, if there's any new people or when people want to go back and start a new file, that they can just play through the game however. So I think my biggest concern for this game is that, one, it's the end of Heroes, and two, it looks like it actually has a story mode that's not segmented into chapters. It's either you pick a light or a dark side and you just fight over and over again, or it's going to have a base story, like in Fates, maybe there's one or two paths that you could pick, and then that's the end when you reach it, and that's when you can replay it as the light or the dark side, and then they're just going to shove a bunch of DLC into it to try to expand it. I'm not an expert on anything, but something about this seems... Yeah, so... why is this a thing? I thought I was going to be done, but apparently not. I don't know where I'm going to stuff this video, but alright. Yeah, I don't have anything really to say. I just don't understand.